Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Today I have my Laurel Denise Planner all out again, and I'm gonna get it all set up for the month of May. If you are new here or you missed my setup of this last month, I got this planner at Go Wild. I was sitting at the Laurel Denise table, and this was part of the swag that was given away, and I have decided to use this as my content planner. So planning for all of my social media channels, my YouTube videos, Instagram, TikTok, what have you, all things that are social media and planner channel related. And last month, April, was the first month that I did this, and I absolutely have been loving it. So I will show you what this looks like now. Now we are a few days out from the end of the month, so there's still like a couple of things that I'm gonna finish out in here, but I'll show you what I have so far in April, and then we're gonna set it up for May. I'm planning to use this mostly the same way. I'm gonna make like a couple of tweaks, but I really love how this worked last month, and I plan to keep it going. So if you don't know, the way that this planner works, and I will zoom you nice and far out so that you can't read any of the writing, but you can get a big picture of what the planner looks like. So this is a very long planner, and on the left-hand side, you have your monthly calendar, and then it goes right into your weekly pages, which you can then flip through as you move through the month, and you can still see your month while you are flipping. And then back on the back page, so it's also that you can see the whole time, you have this whole little notes section. So the back notes section, if you flip all of the weekly pages off, it opens up even wider. So what I did is I set this up as things that I wanted to see all of the time while I was working on my week. So like to-dos, ideas, a list of the videos that I was working on, any notes, things like that. I honestly did not use this as much as I thought, and I am gonna think a little bit about the categories here. I did like having like the big picture here and some of the idea list here. Being able to see the key all the time was also really nice, so I will probably be keeping on that, but there were other sections here that I thought I would kind of use a little bit more. And then over here where I didn't want to see it all the time, I just have some channel analytics tracking and things like that, which is helpful to have, but again, I don't want to look at it all the time. Then if you flip over to the back side of the week's pages, there is like a little bit of extra dot grid page, and I just made that one little section my little private section, I will call it. It just has some information on there about like upcoming collabs or maybe some brand work that I'm doing, something where there might be an embargo date where I can't exactly share everything. So I also really like that this planner has a little secret section so that I can still show the whole planner on my channel and still have that little bit of privacy in just this one little area. Because for me, that's really important, because I actually try and show as much of my planners as humanly possible. I don't have some secret planner that I'm hiding somewhere that's got other information. I just use a series of abbreviations usually to represent things that I'm not comfortable sharing, like names of exact locations or kid names, things like that. But when it comes to my planners, including this one, you know, it's kind of what you see is what you get. These are the actual planners that I'm using. So anyway, we can take a little bit closer look at the weekly setup that I've been using. What I did, which I'm gonna keep doing, is I've got a space up at the top for YouTube Shorts, which I usually upload those for like about a week at a time. Then I've got a section here for Instagram. I put a section for time-sensitive stuff, which I used intermittently and in different ways throughout the weeks here. Area for some to-do listing, all of that related to channel specific stuff. I didn't put any like house to-dos or other work to-dos or anything like that in this planner. This is just for social media stuff. And then a section for notes, and then TikTok videos at the bottom. I've also got my listing section, like the sidebar I use to keep track of all of the videos that I had filmed on my phone and pictures I had taken, different things like that. And I also tried to emphasize like wins and themes for the week, but which sort of worked. So, you know, we are going with it. I do really like segmenting this section into different space, and I actually really like that this is aligned vertical, especially if you're not using a lot of stickers or any stickers in this case. I think aligned vertical is a really nice practical layout. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. This does have space to set it up as an hourly. That's not how I'm using it. You can see how I use this. I'm not writing in the daily spaces every day or anything, because I don't work on channel stuff every single day. I do work on it a lot. It's kind of my passion, but I'm not writing on it every day because I'm not doing this every day, and you know, just kind of making my schedule. So just really using this planner as needed and letting it get a little bit messy and just be an area to like keep all of my thoughts together. I found this really fantastic and practical over the course of the month, and the thing that made me really want to use this as the planner tracker is being able to look at the monthly, the weekly, and some of the note stuff all at the same time. So that's the end of the month here. This is an undated planner, so each month has 5 weeks behind it, but I only needed 4 weeks for April, so I do have this blank one still here, but that is not what we're gonna deal with. We are gonna jump into May. So this is what it looks like, completely blank and ready to be set up, which is what we're gonna get started on. I've actually got these new undated planner stickers from Laurel Denise that are designed to be used in here. And they have the same font as the rest of the planner. They're gonna match the tabs that we're gonna put on and everything. So we are gonna use this, and I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and date this, like including all the weeks right now. Then in terms of setup, it's gonna be really similar to last month. I said like I might adjust some things on the notes pages, but overall it's gonna be the same. And I'm actually sticking with the same color theme, except for I'm gonna get rid of that blue color because I don't have a dot marker that matches with that one really well. And I'm gonna bring in this purple color instead because I do have a dot marker that matches with that. So YouTube is gonna switch to purple, Instagram is gonna stay pink, and TikTok is gonna stay teal. That way I have a corresponding dot marker and mild liner for each of the colors, and it's mostly the same colors as last month, but several times last month while I was doing this, I said, man, I wish I had a blue dot marker, and I didn't have one that matches with the mild liner soda blue. I do have a blue dot marker, it's just not this shade of blue, so we are switching it up based on the dot marker colors. I'm gonna start off by putting the tab on, which always takes me forever, and then I'm gonna date this planner, the months and the weeks, get everything all set up. I'm gonna super speed that up in case you wanna watch it. I love watching people put date doc stickers down, so if that's you, I can totally relate, and then I will be right back. All right, so everything is all dated, including all of the weeks here, not just the first one. I went ahead and just did all of the dating now. We'll see how I like that. Usually I'm more of a date things as you go, and I did them all the same way with the blue bar just to add like a little bit of contrast since I do use this space functionally and I like to divide it up. The only thing now that I need to like match with this font, which I actually think Laurel said they were going to be making, is like the weeks sticker. So where it says like the week of the year and the full date, so that this is 1 to 7, because I actually usually put that up here, which is actually, I'm just going to do that. So all of the printing in here is pretty light. So I don't typically cover a lot of the stuff. I sometimes just write over it, but anything that's bothering me, I can of course cover. But I think I'm gonna actually switch back over to this section, and I'm gonna use this mostly, at least for the month and the weeks, mostly the same as I did, starting with the video schedule. And again, I'm switching the color from the blue to this purple, and I'm gonna put in my videos. Keeping the same schedule as last month, so it's just kind of like every third day there's a video. That way I always have one like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I always have a weekend video and then like at least one weekly video. So I think this will be I just started to write April instead of May. Oh my goodness, that's so annoying. I don't like love the way mild liners go over the whiteout, but we're just gonna have to make do. Okay, so that will be my, oh my gosh, I can't even with that. All right, we're gonna move this one up. Video should be up on this Saturday, and then this will be a weekly plan with me. And then after that, I'm not sure. So that's how we're gonna leave that. We'll put in that this is the first beach weekend just because it kind of kicks off the summer schedule of things. And it means that if I want to film stuff, I don't really have the weekend time anymore. But other than that, I don't think that there's like there's no weird random days off from school. It doesn't seem like, I mean, this Monday is a day off from school. There's no spring break or any random days off from school or anything like that. I just got these new washies from Simply Gilded in, and I think I'm just gonna pop a little bit there and there. I don't wanna like get all stickery in here or turn this into a whole decorative thing, but it's new washi and I think it matches with the colors that I have in here. And this is from the Iridescent Ink and the April Showers collection. It's just really pretty mandala washi. So as of right now, I don't have anything else to put on the calendar. I think I'm gonna do like a little flag up in the corner too. Just cut off like a little piece that was the last of the teal. I think it looks better. And actually, likewise, that teal is just too bright. I'm gonna kind of work around that. I will try and save that piece for something else. I'm gonna fix this part down here. I think it looks better without the teal. Not that that teal isn't pretty, it's just does not match with the colors that I'm using, the softer colors. Anyway, that's the good thing about these kind of patterned washies with the ombre colorway is that you get pretty large swatches to work with, so you can work kind of around a color. All right, I really like the way that looks. So that is the monthly calendar set for now. I don't have anything besides the videos to add on to that. I just love the way that that little bit of washi looks. So now I think I'm gonna switch gears and get some of the dashboard pages set up. So all of my video tracking and everything like that, the to-do list, I'm gonna set that up. Same general vibes as I did in April, but slightly different. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I've got a pencil right here and I'm just gonna mark where the page view ends, because likewise, like I did last month, I'm gonna put the video progress tracker on this side, and then everything on this side can be the stuff that I don't want to see. We've got our dot marker now. And then these are not necessarily in order, but it's just like semi in order. But as you can kind of see from April, I did end up moving some stuff around. And I think I'll use this for the numbering, but I won't go all the way down with the numbering. I'll just do the ones that I'm like actually sure of the order, which is pretty much these first three. All right, so I have some extra space here. So I think I will number these on this side, and I'll let this be the order on this side. So just so that I don't have that empty space. It's obviously not fully necessary. Then I think right underneath this, I want to move the ideas section. I think I would like that better. Okay. So actually before I do that, I'm going to go back over here and do the tracking table. So there's my little table. I still feel like my spacing on how to do things is just like slightly off. Don't know what's going on, but that is pretty similar to what I did last time. And then I think I want to highlight this up at the top too. That 1.0 pen is a little bit smeary. So then under there, On this side, we will do more tracking, which I need to update slightly. And on this side, we're gonna move over the ideas. Okay, grab my click art pen, which I love for a bolder look here. And this is the one. I'm just gonna put this here so that I don't forget what I'm doing. So then we're gonna go, keep it the same. We'll do it like that. Like that. Yeah, that's perfect, because then you can't see it, but hopefully this time I won't write on top of it. And I'm gonna make the line a little bit bolder because it's not perfectly straight, which is, that fixes it better. Okay. So we've got ideas and notes. Then up at the top, I still liked doing the big picture. And if you don't know, in this planner, the tab pages are like a thicker paper than the inside pages. So this is like a thin cardstock, so you can use literally like any marker you want on it. I'm pretty sure I even tested it with a Sharpie, and as long as I didn't press too hard, it was okay. So I feel totally comfortable writing on it with the click art pen. The click art pen is like okay on some planners, but if you, I'm gonna cover that. If you use it too much, it definitely gets like shadows really bad and does occasionally bleed through. Make it a little cute and themey. I'll say more me, like vloggy stuff, some more highlights, working on some stuff with that, and then more friends. That'll be the collab stuff that I want to work on. I don't have like a particular content theme this month the way I did like last month. That's launch, but honestly there's still a lot of planner launch stuff going on that I have coming. And I'm gonna leave the third one blank for now, and I'm just gonna have a think about that. So we will work on that one later. But that is my little highlight section up there. So then I had ideas, but I moved that over. So then I think I'm gonna do the highlights next. And I'm just trying to see, no, that's not gonna fit two across. I don't have, all right, so then I'm gonna split this. So I'm gonna make, so I'm just drawing in the boxes. I didn't have a stencil in like the right size shape that I was looking for, so I'm just doing it with the ruler. Sometimes I will still do it with the stencil and just kind of like stretch it by sliding the stencil while I'm writing. But for right now, I'm gonna do it like this, which has been a very weighed out heavy plan with me. Okay, so, and then I need one more for TikTok. So just kind of making a highlight for each channel. Just trying to give myself like a little bit more of a prompt this time, since it didn't, some weeks it worked well last week, some weeks it worked well and some weeks it didn't. And then again, I can just do like a general one. So just like an overall for the month. This, you can tell that this is like one of my original mild liners, and the tip is so torn up on the bottom here. It still has like plenty of ink, but yeah, that's not writing as smooth as it used to. That's for that. And then we will put right there. And then at the bottom, again, we're gonna do a key. I'm gonna do it in the same order as before. Okay, so I have this whole thing here, and then the only thing left I have is the next month, but I feel like that's too much space for next month. Maybe just go like, this will section it right where the other one is. And then this one can be next month. Maybe this one will be. And actually, by the time this video goes up, I have a giveaway with Day Designer that will already be posted. and there will still be a chance to enter. So that's over on Instagram. So if you have not entered yet and you would like a chance to win a Day Designer Planner, you can head over to my Instagram at MyCraftyPlants to enter that. So I will make that one there, and maybe we'll have more giveaways later in the month. We shall see. The way I wrote that is very smushed, but that is okay. We're gonna leave it. All right. So this is, I feel like this one has been like very whiteout heavy. Like I said, I'm destroying things right now, but that is fine. It is fine. Okay. On the secret side, this is going to be the space for labs and other kind of partnerships, other things, anything where it might have an embargo date, or I'm trying to keep it, or like collabs where we want to surprise viewers or anything like that. I can put that in here, and I can do some planning for that in here without, and that way I can still show this planner, but you can't really see it when I have that section hidden. So that, I really like that as like a little hidden space. So now I need to make my little tracker table. All of the different things that I'm tracking, and then this will be the weeks, which I feel like I didn't actually change this. I just need to remember what we're dealing with here. All right, so just made a note about what that actually means, and then we will also have our little monthly table, likewise. All right, so all of our monthly metrics to fill out there, and then that is it for that. So now it is time to just plan for this week, and you can see how I've been using this. So the first thing that I'm actually going to start out with is the sidebar. I usually do like a little focus up here, so we can get that going. The focus this week is the beginning of the month. Okay, and then here is where I'm gonna make my video list. So this is all the stuff that I have in my phone, like filmed as far as short form content goes, and whether it's been posted where, and then I can use that to eventually like back up and delete things from my phone, which is how this has been working. And then also to plan for the week. So I have a lot of videos filmed right now, like a lot. So we are gonna just do some dot markering. This is why I really wanted to do, I know I can do like the little highlighting strips, but this is why I got the dot marker, or why I picked one that was available in all 3 colors. So we're gonna have to go back to April. This is gonna take me a few minutes to puzzle out what actually has been posted from here. So I'm gonna go through and check these off, and then I will start transferring my list over. I'm just gonna start transferring things over. Anything that's been posted everywhere that it's going to be. I don't post everything on all 3 channels, obviously. Anything that has been posted everywhere, or that's been posted anywhere that it's going to be, I don't transfer that over. I then back it up and delete it from my phone. And that's how I keep storage on my phone. Okay, so that took forever. I have so many like reels filmed right now. It's honestly like way more than I usually have. I just went on a bit of a filming spree. So that's why that took so long, and I had to like go back through stuff because I need to try and remember to check things off like as I do it instead of once a week. It makes things a lot easier. Sometimes I'm really good about it, sometimes not. But anyway, so we're all set now, and now we can do some planning. So this is gonna be the month. And then I'm gonna spin the planner this way and set up my little sections here. So this is for Instagram, TikTok at the bottom, and the YouTube Shorts at the top. And I actually have Monday and Tuesday, then Wednesday we'll have a regular video. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, Saturday, because Saturday is a video. I need to put like a sticker on the pens so that I know which one is which, because they all look the same, but they don't have the same point sizes. Then I want the smallest one to write in here, because this planner is pretty, you gotta write kind of tiny in here. do the washi cleanup on Wednesday for Washi Wednesday. And then this one, I usually just highlight the TikToks after I post them. And I don't really do as much planning for TikTok, but I will try and use up some of the videos that I had planned to post there that I will then be able to delete from my phone. All right, so my camera cut off at some point there, and I'm not 100% sure when it did, but I'm just wrapping up the weekly planning. I just sectioned off this planner into like the bulk of the space into 3 different sections here. So this one is where I use some space for scheduling if I want to schedule anything in either morning, afternoon, evening, or at a specific time using the asterisk, and then I can just write what time it is. I've got space for a task list and space for notes. So what I will show you is for the task list, like for example, today, I filmed the rest of this plan with me. I need to do the meal planning calendar, and I wanna do all of my April journaling and my book log. Oh, we're gonna have even more stuff going on here. And then I also want to mostly the monthly stuff. I already took the weekly ones. And then I just kind of do that every day. I don't really plan super far in advance here, but that is everything. So here is how my May setup looks, my calendar. We've got our weekly section here, and then our dashboard section in the back there. So that is everything for my Laurel Denise setup. I hope you enjoyed getting to see me plan in here again. If you did and you want me to keep filming in here, if you want to keep seeing some of the content planning in my weekly planning routine videos, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I am happy to make that happen. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and you can also check me out on Instagram and TikTok at My Crafty Plans for even more planner fun, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!